Hey guys, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at a map, and I will call it, let's see here, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this thing. I tried to plug this into Google Translate, and it didn't help me one darn bit. Let's just say it's a pretty cool map with that name right there on it. So I found this map over at modhoster.com, and let me read you a little bit of the description. There will be a link to the map in the description below. It says here you can find a large yard with a grass, straw storage, and seed master and fertilizer. City is the main hub where you'll find everything: trade, sawmill, animals, fertilizer, straw sale, machine dealer, and many more. Pigs are on a separate farm far from town. The map has realistic and beautiful landscape. It's become the most important for us. There are large and small fields that all belong to you. No fields available. I think that means there's no fields to buy. Under the forest is a large BGA. There's enough space, which may be one of the contracting companies. Maybe one. Basically, it looks like there's spots for placeables. So, let's go ahead and jump on in. So as we do, we're going to pick our gator. I'm going to pull up the log. Now this map does have one little error on it that comes up right here. We get a Lua call stack error, but it does not seem to affect the map itself. Not really sure what that error relates to. And you can see we've got a large bit of starting equipment on this map. And there we go. So, let's take a look at the map itself. So let's, as you see, we have our standard crops on this map. And let me go ahead and cycle over here to get rid of the plowing. And as you see, we own all the fields. There are no field by icons anywhere. The green numbers represent grass meadows, and the red numbers represent arable crops. See, we've got the pig farm over here. Here's our starting point. And then pretty much everything else is over here in this corner. So, let's go ahead and take a look. We have two main sell points on the map. Take most of our crops. We also have a spinnery, sawmill, sage work. We have the BGA takes silage and slurry and manure. That's pretty typical. And then we have a hay, straw, and grass sell point. You can see the long list of starting equipment here. It's all fairly new, which means that we will not have high maintenance fees. Well, we will have high maintenance fees because we've got so much equipment. But the equipment itself will not be any abnormally high as far as maintenance goes. Now we've taken our loan out. Let's go ahead and look. We've got all three animals on this map, but we don't start with any particular animals, and nothing is in the various troughs. And our silo has a capacity of 1 million liters. Right. Let's go ahead and check out the starting fleet. We start with several tractors. We start with actually 4 tractors, range in horsepower from 110 to 400 horsepower. So we have quite the gamut here. Got ourselves some front loader arms and a pallet fork, or a bale fork. A big JCB front loader with a silage fork. The 1660 Case IH harvester with a little old corn header, 3 meters, and the small 4.3 meter grain header. A header trailer, a couple tippers of assorted size. We got 2 dolly tippers and a standard trailer tipper. Got ourselves a silage, not silage, but a slurry applicator. A weeder. We do not typically get this weeder. This is the weeder that actually can plant oil seed radish and grass. Got ourselves a front mower, forage wagon, a bale wagon, pickup truck, water trailers, animal trailer. We've got the roller and a couple power washers. Go ahead and grab up our gators so we can go around in style. And give me 1 second, I want to check on something. So this map does not have a snow mask. So that's what I wanted to go check on, because I could not remember if I had looked that up before. But this map does not have a snow mask. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So here we have our farm silo. We have our tip in, our fill out. And we've got another little interesting doohickey here in this building. We've got a little machine here, and it took me a little while to figure out what the heck this thing does. But lo and behold, there is the screen all hidden from you. This takes grass and produces hay. So this is a grass dryer. So the way this works is you tip your grass in here and you fill your hay out of here. This has 2 triggers. Let me go ahead and activate the F5 screen. See both triggers there. Both of the trigger boxes are right there. So it's kind of odd when I saw it. I couldn't figure out what the heck it did. I was looking all around for another trigger. So I went over here and went around back here. This looked like it might be something, but behold, it wasn't anything. Back here, I'm like, oh, what's this? It's nothing. Oh, what's in here? Here, there's nothing there either. These are all the triggers for the doors. So you basically fill this thing right here. You tip grass into here and let it process, and you'll get hay out of it. You'll, I guess, back right up to it and hit R to fill, or you might need a bucket to fill the hay. And we've got a storage building. This has got collisions, so you could tip things in here if you wanted. This is not a silage clamp. As you see, we do not have our chaff trigger. And let's go ahead and go up the hill for the pig farm. Right up here is the pig farm. And you've got your grass trough here. Water trough here. Here's your gate to there's some weird texturing going on here. I don't know if you can see that. It's like there's 2 sets of layers of pavers there. Camera around a little bit, it kind of flickers and flashes. So here's where we will buy our pigs. And this is where we will sell our eggs. Now this little doohickey appears to make pig food as best as I can get, because we've got swine fodder production. Looks like it takes wheat, whatever those other ones are, and it makes craft fodder, which I'm guessing means pig food. I think you would tip into here and you would get out there. I don't see the screen. It's too floppy. But that's the best I can derive from that sign. Not quite sure what the thing does, but I'm thinking it makes pig food. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will help correct me. So there's where our slurry is for our pigs. And I think that would be the manure pit, because I think that there would be a place to scoop that out. Now these bales, these are real bales. You can see I've got the grab hand. If I go here and very much knock these over. Go. Start out with several straw and grass bales. Appears to be maybe seed. Now, these two things are very similar to seed and fertilizer storage, but this sign really confuses me as to what that is. That sign kind of looks like it could be seed, but anyway. So I'm a little confused on those. Got some storage. Our little headers here. Go. Additional storage over here. Shop with some oil spilled on the ground. A little real nice detail there. Tipper. Oh, here's the manure pile. All right. So I am going to go ahead and let's find our store. And store. Whoa. So I did notice that on some of these buildings, they do not have wall collisions. And apparently some do. Spoke there, now didn't I? So like for example, if I go to the pig area, I am inside of a building. Okay, but I can come out because this building has no collisions. Store apparently does. So let's go ahead and here we go. The gator. Let's hit reset and see what heck happens with it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Reset point is basically right here at the shop. Your shop trigger. Repairing. Repairing. Open up these gates so we can get out. Oh. So in the little bit of time that I've been walking around on the map and checking things out, I think it's a pretty nice looking map overall. Away from these trees so that we don't constantly get zoomed in and out. Kind of a rustic looking map. Here we are in town. Go ahead and take a look back here on the side. Now there is a whole lot of stuff in this one little area, so sometimes you can get a little difficult to figure out exactly where you are if we have a bunch of hot spots on the map. Same general vicinity. Here we have what looks like a cell point. Guessing it is Landrahettel? Hickory, but I doubt it. This takes potatoes and sugar beets. Is that what those are? My German is very, very bad, so I'm not necessarily up to speed on exactly what that says. Got another farm silo here. Now, interesting, we have our bale trailer, or our header trailer way down here, but our combine in the header is up the pig area. Just checking, making sure that wasn't anything in particular. Let's tool around on foot for a little bit. I think our bakery's right here. I think this is our bakery. This really looks like a animal place more than anything else. Also take eggs here. Tip for your root crops if you want to store them there. Go ahead and you have a static, or are these animated horses? Static horses. Kind of a rough meadow there. It looks like we've got some hills in there. So it looks like this location is going to be taking our hay, straw, and grass. I like the church here. It's really a nice, nice model. I like this whole little town. It's very compact. Lots of stuff going on in this town. Pretty easy to get lost, I think. So this is going to be, I think, is the wool sell point. Let's just verify it is indeed sell point. This is, oh, that's pretty neat. Not really angled quite right, but I think that's a mirror to see if it works this direction. It's a mirror to basically see if anyone's coming out. See me? Oh no, I'm a vampire. I can't be seen in my own reflection. Uh-oh, that building doesn't have a collision in it either. Here we have another sell point. So this map has a ton of sell points all in this little confined space. Looks like the animal dealer is right here. Jump out. Dealer. Really do. Oh, I've seen this building on. Just looking. This building was on Upton. Remember the broken glass. Really like this. I like the structure. I like the 3D-ness of the ability to looking outside and you see the building inside. I really like that. It's pretty cool. Couple more. Oops, let's go this way. I like this field up here. It's several fields all kind of smashed together. A kind of a row. A crop row. Right term. Strips of crops. We'll just call it that. So here you have a manure and slurry buy point. Buy it from you. Another sell point. Let's see. This way. Looking at the mini map down here. Basically trying to figure out how to get to the cow farm. Probably gone the wrong way, right? Just turn around here. Come in it this way. So here's one of those. This meadow is fertilizable. You can tell because you can see where the dark dirt is, and then over here it's not so dark dirt. It's that green round. So here is our cow farm. And we're just going to pull up here, jump out. We have several silage bales that come with the map. We have hay bales and straw bales up by the pigs, and then we have silage bales right there. We have a water point where we're going to buy up our cows. Here is your silage trough. Some mowing equipment. Customize and repair trigger. There's our manure pile. Some more grass bales and straw bales. Bale trailer. Here's our slurry tank. Water tank, and right there, kind of sad, but it's buried down in the ground. But here's our water trough, and our grass trough should be somewhere. Maybe it's buried in the ground too. Bleep cow. Oh, we jumped on his back. Well, I am not seeing the other trigger that's usually associated with cows for just for the other crop, like for grass. It's okay. You can feed both in the barn. You don't have to have two. Typically accompanied with two, but you don't have to have two. That is the pig farm, or the cow farm. Go ahead and shoot out of here. See if we can't run on down to the sheep. As you can see, signs have collisions on them. But I could be a little lazy and just drive through the sign. Sights of sheep are this way. Indeed, this is where the sheep are. And welcome to the sheep area. We have our water trough and our grass trough to feed our sheep. And this is where we will unload our sheep. Buy our sheep. This gate open. Get to our water trough that way. Some storage building. Not really sure where the wool is going to spawn, but I'm hoping it spawns in this general vicinity. I really do like these buildings. It really works well with the aesthetics of the map. I was hoping that tire would be dynamic. That would be pretty fun. go check and see what's on the other side of the shed. Wool may spawn in here. It's hard to tell. I did not play this map enough to know where the wool spawns. Here we have our sawmill. This is where our logs are sold. Right here. We do have a crane we can use to unload them. Does function. Oh, get a nice view of the countryside from over. Nice rolling fields. I suspect those power lines in those power poles in the fields do have collisions on them. In fact, let's go check that out right now. And oh, ew. They are collidable. Spin on down here and go check out the BGA. Then about the only thing that's left will be a little tour of the map and just checking out the countryside. Like I said, I really think this is a spot-on map for. I've never been to rural Germany or anything like that, or rural Europe, but I've just got a sense that this is pretty spot-on for what that kind of area looks like. Really dense forest here we could use for forestry operations. I have a tight biogas entrance here. Bend. Let's direct us the scales. And here we have our bunkers. See the chaff trigger? Shaft trigger. Here's our big old JCB. Tipper, we got a big old vent in here, I think. Oh, big old Voltra. Our digester. And our digestate. I've even got a repair / customized trigger. Must be the area that the map description talked about as being an area for placeables. Back here. Interesting. Think what you would put back there with such a narrow entrance up to that area. So that's basically the edge of the map. Let's go ahead and take this road on. Just follow this road, and we're just going to drive up to the pig farm and just overlook the countryside a little bit. Let me know what you think of this map. I really think it's a pretty cool map if you want to play a European style map. It's not necessarily a British style map. Really like this way. Like how, you know, pretty much everything's down here in town. Then when you get out of town, it's pretty much all farmland. It's not like a sprawling metropolis with farmland all throughout. Nice road signs on the map. Delineate turns and everything. We've got fields that are butt right up beside each other. In crops are spread throughout those. That hill. Just get in it and just rolls down, up, still climbing the hill. That, how this field flows, it's really cool. This is a really cool map, I have to say. I like these trees down here in the dip, kind of the waterway. It would be nice if the waterway was continued all the way across the valley there, or the dip. Be pretty neat. Let's see here, where else are we gonna go? Guess we could just drive through the countryside and just take a look at this great our landscaping. We got a river down here, little pond in the middle of a field. That is pretty neat. Whoa, it's pretty cool there. So guys, let me know what you think of this map. I think it's pretty cool itself. Let's not stuck in there. I think this map is pretty slick. Rolling hills, rolling fields, really, really neat. I really like this map a whole ton. Anyway, let me know what you think of this map. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like this type of layout? Like I said, if you like this map and you want to download it, it's over at modhoster.com. I hope you liked this video. If you did like the video, please consider clicking the like button. Please consider subscribing if you would like to see more content of this type. We do map videos typically every Tuesday and Thursday. We reserve the right to skip days if we should come across a day where we don't have. Oh, this, I want to check out this detail. Check out this. We've got grass texture, and then we've got grass up here in the middle of this gravel road. It's pretty cool there. So we do map videos typically every Tuesday and Thursday. I do reserve the right, should we not have a decent map out, that might skip a day or two here or there, but I've been pretty regular keeping my Tuesday, Thursday schedule as best I can. So, encourage you to check the map out. And until next time, guys, happy farming.